My name's Jason. I'm the youngest, best-looking son of Joyce.
That's because you can't see.
And so I wrote a poem for Mom. And I need to get some caveats here so you kind of understand the poem a little better. So when we were growing up, there was a period of time that Mom worked overnight in the nursing home, so there's a part where I kind of talk about that. And then we never had a mouse, but we did have hamsters. So you'll hear a part about that too. Okay, so the poem of the title of my poem is "Mom, What Do I Know?" So I tried to figure out what to put down on this pad. Something about my dear mom, not dad.
Thank you.
Not that I love Mom more, but this is her day. 80 years we celebrate in a most joyous way. Not only is she my mom, she had two others. Janelle's my sister, and Rodney is my brother. He doesn't like to be called Rodney.
Yeah.
Rod. So, all right.
Don't worry, we'll take care of that afterwards.
All right. Born to George and Lucille on March 20th, 1943. Sister of Betty Jean, stepdaughter of Bernice. A lot of foster kids my mom has had in her house, mostly dogs and cats, and occasional fish and mouse. First dog was Barney, then came Barney Google. After him was Barney Humphrey, none of them poodles. Then came Dexter and Abby, dachshund mixes all. Next was Sadie a corgi, she was a big fur ball. Let's talk about the cats that lived in my mom's house. Lucky, who was or wasn't lucky. Then Tiger, who loved to howl. Then came Mitch and Annie, who traveled to the towers. Mitch has gone to cat heaven. Annie is still eating flowers.
That's a true story.
Mom was born in a small town, Arnold, edge of God's country, also known as the Sandhills. Then she moved to the city. Did her nurse's training in Lincoln, then married to Bob, our dad. Lived at 3100 Mayflower, lots of memories they have had. My mom worked very hard, lots of overnights she did. Then she'd drive me around for all of our swing choir gigs. Cooked four-course meals in a camper with barely enough room to move. Nearly froze to death in Florida before Al Gore became so smooth. What a great cook I know my mom to be, making goulash, plum pudding, Welsh cakes, and fricadilly. I can tell you a lot more, I just can't fit it on this page. Just ask her family who loves her, they'll tell you she's all the rage. But one thing more I'd like to let you know, she taught us to love Jesus, and his love in us grows. All right. And I can give you signed copies, $20 a piece.
We're having